Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're breaking down a really fascinating company called Genspark, and we're doing it based on a fantastic analysis from Dr. Vernette Grant. We're going to explore how they're trying to completely change how we all interact with AI.
You know, this quote from Dr. Grant's analysis really gets to the heart of it all. The big idea here isn't just about finding information anymore. Nope. It's about taking that information and turning it directly into a completed task. This is the fundamental shift we're going to unpack.
So, here's the plan. First, we'll cover Genspark's big pivot. Then, we'll meet their super agents. After that, we'll look at the Sparkpage tech that fuels them, see how it all automates complex work, and finally, check out their real-world impact. All right, let's start at the beginning. To really get what Genspark is doing today, you have to know where they came from. And it's a classic story of a major strategic pivot. That's right. They didn't just appear out of nowhere as this complex, action-oriented AI platform. When they first launched, they were a search engine, which, meant they were going up against the absolute giants. But they realized pretty quickly that the future wasn't just in giving people lists of links, it was in what you do after you find what you're looking for. And what I love about this is how clearly you can see their evolution. They started out as a search engine, providing answers. Then came that crucial pivot, where the whole focus shifted to AI agents, agents that could actually do things. And that brings us to today, where they've built an entire platform around what they call super agents. So, that leads to the big question, right? What in the world are these super agents? Well, they're the absolute core of Genspark's strategy now. Think of them as the actors in the ecosystem, the ones that perform tasks for you. Dr. Grant's analysis gives us a really crisp definition here. Basically, think of them as these specialized AI tools that you can customize without writing a single line of code. And that key phrase, multimodal inputs, that just means they can understand and use text, images, your voice, you name it, to get a job done. And this is where it gets really cool, because this isn't just theory. A super agent could literally take a recipe you give it and generate a full cooking video. Or you could ask it to research a topic and boom, it creates a slide deck. It can even make phone calls. This is where you can truly see that leap from search to action. Okay, but for an agent to act smart, it needs really high-quality, synthesized information. It can't just be scrolling through a messy page of search results like we do. And that's where Genspark's other key innovation comes into play, the Spark page. This comparison says it all. I mean, on the left, that's the experience we all know. A wall of blue links, ads everywhere, information scattered across a dozen open tabs. But on the right, you've got the Spark page. It's a single, clean, ad-free page where all the important info has already been gathered and synthesized for you. So the crucial point here is that the Spark page is like the brain, or maybe the intelligence briefing for the super agents. It gives them this consolidated, totally clutter-free summary of everything they need to know before they can take action. It's the smarts behind the operation. So let's put the pieces together. We've got super agents that can act, and we've got Spark pages that provide the intelligence. How do they team up to automate really complex multi-step jobs? The system underneath it all is called a multi-agent framework. Now that might sound a little technical, but the key takeaway is right there, and it's a big one. No code required. This is huge because it basically democratizes automation. You don't have to be a developer to build your own custom workflow.
And this breaks it down perfectly. First, the agents go out and gather all the info they need from all over the web. Second, all that information gets analyzed and synthesized into one of those slick Spark pages. And finally, a super agent takes that Spark page and executes the real-world task you gave it. Gather, analyze, execute. It's a simple, powerful pathway for getting things done.
Okay, so the tech sounds amazing, but is anyone actually using it? Let's take a look at how Genspark is taking this whole framework from just an idea into actual practice with real products and serious market traction. They've already launched a whole suite of tools built on this very platform. We're talking an AI-powered browser, a photo editor, and even a meeting assistant that can take notes for you. Each one of these is just a different application of their core super agent and Spark page technology. And this gives us a quick look at the business side of things. According to Dr. Grant's research, they're backed by tech leaders from Baidu, a search giant, mind you, which signals some serious industry confidence in their pivot. They're already hitting major revenue milestones, and their focus on enterprises and knowledge workers shows they're going after the people who will get the most out of automating these complex, info-heavy tasks. So, as we start to wrap up, let's circle all the way back to the main idea. If you take just one thing away from all this, it should be this concept. The entire platform is built around moving past a simple list of links, beyond search results, and toward tangible, real-world results.
This quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. It's the difference between an AI giving you a recipe and an AI creating the entire cooking video from that recipe. It is all about delivering outcomes, not just answers.
And this is the final thought I want to leave you with. Dr. Grant's analysis makes it crystal clear that platforms like Genspark represent a huge shift where AI is becoming an active participant, not just a passive tool we use. So the real question is, what does that mean for the future of your work? What tasks could be automated, and what incredible new possibilities could that open up?